Hello everybody, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends video. We just got the data download not too long ago about what we are getting for this weekly reset, and I'm just going to go over everything that we couldn't go over during his breakdown. So we're going to break down Android 17, this new equip, this new awakened equip, this new equip. I swear whether there's one more. And then we can also look at his banner too. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into this. So obviously this is 17 sparking purple. We have limitless energy after all. Draw the ultimate arts card, Demolition Hyper Buster next. Restores on health by 20% and ki by 50. Applies the buff effect, nullifies enemies, destroy card effects to self for 10 timer counts. Cancels own attribute downgrades in abnormal conditions. Reduces enemy Dragon Balls by 1. 25 timer counts must elapse. Hell on Earth. Applies the following effect to self when battle starts. 120% to damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. I'm going to stop doing that. 30% to special move damage inflicted. Reduces damage received by 70%. Reduces impact damage received by 10%. Plus 30% to ki recovery. Increases arts card draw speed by 1 level. Minus 10 to blast arts cost. Minus 5 to special move arts cost. All of which can't be cancelled. Also applies the following effects to self if a character Android 18 is a battle member. 30% of the damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. Nullifies enemies, restore health when it reaches 0. Effects when this character attacks cannot be cancelled. The following effects occur when this character ETBs. Restores on ki by 30. 90% of the damage inflicted can't be cancelled. Activates once. Applies the buff effect. Cover null for 5 to self for 5 timer counts. Shortens ally sub count by 1. Inflicts enemies with attribute downgrade minus 10% to strike, blast, and special move arts power for 15 timer counts. Inflicts enemies with attribute downgrade minus 30% to ki recovery for 15 timer counts. Applies the following effect to self upon landing a strike or blast arts hit. Draw a special arts card next. Activates once. Plus 10% to special move and ultimate damage inflicted up to 30%. Sorry, I'm still a little under the weather. Knocks enemy back to long range if a cover change is performed against their blast arts attack. Activates during assists. Comboable with a special move, so he has a blast cover change. Cool. Also doesn't combo with everything, so it's pretty cringe. But this guy's not the LF, so I guess it passes. Applies the following effects to self when performing the special cover change. Activates during assists. Randomly destroys one of your own cards to draw a special move arts card next, and restores ki by 20. So actually I like this a lot. This is actually really cool. So when he cover changes, he guarantees the assist to actually work. So I actually like that a lot. Well, nearly guarantees, because he only restores his ki by 20. Applies the following effect to self when enemy activates an auto counter or evade action while this character is on the battlefield. Restores health by 30%, activates once, reduces impact damage received by 15%, activate for 3 timer counts. Nullifies unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 5 timer counts. The following effects occur when enemy activates an auto counter or evade action while this character is not defeated. Plus 20% to own health restoration cannot be cancelled. Activates once. Seals enemies special move arts, and the seal arts can't be used for 3 timer counts. The following effects occur to self when enemy activates while he's in the battlefield. So these happen when he's on the battlefield. These will also happen while he's on the battlefield. But these will happen while he's not on the battlefield and isn't defeated. Weird. But he has a lot of fucking healing. Because, like, evade and auto counters happen so often. They're annoying as shit. Applies the following effect to self every time ally uses an arts card. Okay. Plus 10% to damage inflicted for 10 timer counts. Minus 2 to special move arts cost for 10 timer counts. This goes crazy with that Android 18, the new one that we just got. Finally, the following effects occur when hit with an enemy's arts attack while this character is on the battlefield. Activates once. Nullifies own unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 5 timer counts. Reduces enemy ki by 25. Inflicts enemies with attribute downgrade -1 arts card draw speed level for 5 timer counts. Seals enemy rush for 5 timer counts. Activation count resets when character switches. The following effects occur if owner remaining health is 50% or below. After being hit by an enemy's arts attack while this character is on a battlefield, activates once. Restores own health by 40%. Randomly destroys 2 enemy cards and reduces enemy ki by 50. What is he? He's a range type. Why is he getting so many heals? This guy has so many heals. It's crazy. He is simply tag android, future, powerful opponent, base blast attack, and defense, and then 18% of android strike attack. His strike is normal. His blast restores own ki by 5 when used. I think those are the things that, yeah, those are his held cards, okay, but his actual blast does nothing. Green card randomly destroys one of your own cards to draw the ultimate arts card, Demolition Hyperbuster. Next, activates once. Randomly draws 1 new card. Restores own health by 15% and ki by 40. 20% of damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Cancels own attribute downgrades. Applies buff effect. Nullify enemy destroy card effects to self for 10 timer counts. Activates once. Inflicts all enemies with 2 sub-counts. Okay. Blue card deals massive impact damage, 30% of the special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts upon activation. Applies the following effects to enemy on hit. Randomly destroys 3 cards. Jesus. Cancels attribute upgrades. Blast armor when charging forward. You might as well have just said destroy their whole hand at that point. Like, imagine you're catching somebody trying to somebody, you know, they have the ult in their hand. And you catch them with this, and this card destroys everything but their ult, and then they just combo you and use their ult and kill this guy. That'd be so cringe. Okay, and there is a little bit more down here. But Demolition Hyperbuster deals massive impact damage. The following effects occur upon activation: 20% to damage to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts, 15% to damage inflicted by allies, cannot be cancelled. Cancels enemies' attribute upgrades and buff effects. Okay. The following effects occur on hit. Draw a special arts card next. Shortens ally subcount by 3. Destroy all of your enemies' cards. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade. Minus 30% to health restoration for 20 timer counts. And it's a melee. This guy does so much healing. It's ridiculous. He seems pretty okay. Especially if you have him with Android 18. With the new one, I feel like that's really good. All right, what do we want to do? Probably the awakened one first, right? Oh, bitch, you can't see it. I hate that you guys can't see it down here. So it's for future or God Key. It's future or God Key. Base strike attack or base strike defense 15%. Base blast defense 15%, 6% to base blast defense per party member using the same equipment, ew. 6% to base strike defense per party member using the same equipment. It's okay. It's not terrible, it's also generic for God Key in future. What about you? Okay, only powerful opponents. Health restoration 12%, special move damage 10%, ultimate damage 10%, base health 12%, 12% to strike attack if this character is episode Future Trunks Saga Super. Okay. These two seem pretty basic, but what does this Divinity one have for me? I really wish I could show you guys this. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can make it fit. A little better. Yeah, there we are. There we go. Now you guys can see it a little bit. Yeah, that should be better. Base critical 10%. Base strike attack 10%, base blast attack 10%, 10% to own blast attack if there are 2 or more future battle members, base strike attack 15%, 15% to strike attack when God Key and powerful opponent is battle member. Much better. Okay. So I like this one. This one's okay. This one's meh. And just so you guys can see them, here's this real quick. And then this one. Since you guys can see them now, since I stopped being a dumbass and just moved it up a little bit. I'm learning, okay? Okay, this guy. Let's go. So I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Summon simulator. Here we go. We'll do 6 of these. No new unit. 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 Oh, fuck you. Why am I... What? We'll do one more. No? Okay. Well, that just shows you how often this is going to happen. So we have... I need this Goku. I don't have this Goku. So we have Android 17 Infusion Zamasu on here. I need this Goku. And I can use more of like these 3, I think. I already have him and him 14 star. I'm not sure about these 2, but I know I can use more of him. And I don't have this guy. And obviously I'm going to get him. Do they have new extremes? Or is it the same fucking extremes? It's the same fucking extremes. Okay. And none of that matters. Cool. We're gonna do a few more of these. Because these are fun. No new unit. No new unit. Hey, there's a Legend Limited. Oh my gosh, there we go. It only took us 9 pulls to get a new unit. No new unit. No new unit. No new unit. Gosh. Oh, shut up. Okay. Well, that was fun. Anyways, that's what the summons are going to look like. Not really. I'm pulling with 3000 CC, okay? That's just how it goes. Is this new? I don't think this is new. Well, just in case it is, there you go. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm getting off track. Bye.